Wolves. What a week that would be. Oh, please. I'd give anything to get that week right now. Do I think it's going to happen? Not a cat in hell's chance. Alright everybody, welcome to the video, welcome to Madrid United. I'm Adam. Are you looking forward to the derby? Honestly, give me your honest answers in the comments below, people. Let me know how you see this game going. This game has been completely overshadowed by what is going on this week. Obviously, it's the last week of the transfer window as well. We want to try and break down how we can beat City, how we can go at this game, what our hopes are. This is what this week should have been about, derby week. But all that anyone is going on about is what's going on at United at the moment. The videos leaking, the false reports about players coming in. Ollie has just had his press conference today. And, oh my God. I mean, the words that come out of Ollie Solskjaer's mouth at the moment, there's absolutely zero to encourage any United fan. You've got the hardcore Stonewall. We will back Ollie no matter what, simply because he is Manchester United manager and is a legend of the football club. Part of that comment and part of that statement is absolutely bang on. He is a legend of the football club for his footballing days and when he played for the club. But as a manager, he had the bounce at the start of his career, and right now he is just looking more and more like the absolute puppet that people are saying he is on social media. I'm still not going to completely go in on him. He has done half a job. I've got a new nickname for him. I'll let you know what that is tomorrow. But what he says and what he comes out with in his press conferences, I had enough of it in the summer. It's got worse and worse as the season's gone on, because today's press conference, we're all hoping and praying that Bruno Fernandes can actually just get done and get over the line before Friday's deadline. We're desperate need for a striker, but every United fan knows, hand on heart, United getting 2 players in a week is just impossible. It is not going to happen. We've been haggling over Bruno Fernandes for about 6 months. So getting another striker in now is impossible for this football club. The hierarchy, Ed Woodward, whoever it is in charge of our transfers and negotiating, it is an impossibility. It will not happen. So we're going to be stuck up front. So obviously thoughts go to and how this came about. I've just seen clips of the press conference. I've not watched it all through, so I'm going off just what Ollie has said. And we all know what Ollie has said. He's talked about Alexis Sanchez, a player that he let go in the summer after he got rid of a striker already in Lukaku, and now he's saying that he's going to come back and prove us all wrong. Well, why not leave him in the team and let him prove us wrong this season? I mean, what a stupid comment. I mean, I don't want to go down on Ollie. I don't hate the guy. But my God, Ollie, that's beyond. That comment is absolutely crazy. He's bordering on completely deluded. What is the point in saying that? It's like you're softening the United fans up because you've been told by Ed Woodward and the board that no transfers are going to be made. We're not going to be looking for a striker in the summer because Sanchez is coming back. I mean, we know that's happening, but the shape, if you break down the comment on its own, like I just said there, what is the point in saying that now in January? Coming out saying that the striker's going to be back in the summer. We don't care about the summer. We care about right now and actually getting to the summer in a position where we can actually look at buying players. Again, this all comes down and sort of goes in the direction of Ole has been told that it does not matter what happens this season. He has got a free ride, a complete free ride, because if Sanchez is coming back at what age? Nearly 33 going on now, off the back of another serious injury where he's not played. And Ollie is bigging him up. I mean, he wasn't pulling up trees. He was playing okay before his injury in Italy. But he's not done anything. He didn't do anything in his first year at United. So what makes him think that he's going to come back and prove everyone wrong? What makes him think that he is still going to be in the job when Sanchez comes back? And why he's making a big deal out of it in the first place, because we all know when a loan deal is finished, the player has to come back anyway. So why it's being broken, sent around the media sources today like big news, like United fans are going to actually take it on and think, oh yeah, That's given me a bit of a boost. I feel better now that Sanchez is coming back in the summer, when it doesn't matter because this season will be all over. Then just confirms to me that Ollie has been told it doesn't matter what happens this season, where you finish, how bad we are, what bad press we've got, what players have said what, that this club now is at a state of sheer desperation. We could not keep hold of our captain. He wanted out, and he wasn't great in the first place. First red flag of this January transfer window. Second red flag is the absolute bone idleness of the board, which we already know about anyway, so you could call it a flag if you wanted, but the fact that they're struggling to get Bruno over the line, and I still think we are all going to be disappointed on Friday. We really will, because I can't see it happening. There are some little rumours going around that Barcelona are now in for him. I don't think they're true, but you know what? You wouldn't put it past United to get beaten to the post, pipped at the post by another club who've just come in and gone, we're a big club. That's what you want? We're going to pay it for that good player. That's what United should be doing. But no, not United. United have just changed tack completely. And the title of a big club has gone from this club. It has. It's gone. Because you cannot act the way you're acting. I tell you what, it was interesting last night. I was thinking to myself, it would be a great question to ask. Because if Derby do beat Northampton and we get Derby in the next round of the FA Cup, and obviously Rooney's coming, or we're going to be going to Derby to play, and Rooney's going to be playing against United again, then it'd be great just to ask Wayne Rooney, say, Wayne, since you left United, obviously you left United and all the great years that you've seen at United, where do you rate Manchester United right now in the playing staff that they have got? Let's just ask it. It'd be great just to ask Wayne Rooney what he thought of the current squad. Off camera, you know what I mean? Just, it'd be fantastic to know how he feels, because there's a man who has dragged that club and dragged the expectations of the fans of that club up in what he's done. Yeah, a lot of fans will still not have him for what he did in putting in the transfer request. But what he did, he was the catalyst to send the warning signs and the warning bells out about United and the way things were going behind the scenes when Ferguson was there. And you know what? Ferguson acted on it, and then he was gone. He knew what was coming. Wayne Rooney knew what was coming. And you know what? He's just being proven completely right. Where is this club going forward? All the best players leave, and it doesn't matter what players are brought in now. It really doesn't, because they're never going to be able to gel to a team and a squad which is, I'd say, bottom half of the table standard to championship player standard. That's what a lot of this squad is. Are we going to attract that sort of player in the first place now? Which is why it's important that we finish this season, improve this squad now in January, where we've still got a chance of qualifying for the Champions League. And by that I mean in the Europa League we're still only 6 points off Chelsea. I know I've said it before, I don't think that we're going to make it. I still don't think we'll make top four, but just act like you want to, at least. And buy a player now in January. He's talking about youth. Chong is going in the summer. Gomez is going in the summer. No one's going to sign these deals. And, you know, be honest, if Chong is asking for 35 grand a week, then yeah, you can go, mate. I'll see you later. I'm not really thingy, but it's the fact that Ollie knows. He must know that this is going on behind the scenes, and he's still talking it up like everything is okay. You cannot let these many players go and not bring in replacements. It's already biting us on the arse now. And the press conference today, I mean, he's going to prove everyone wrong. No, he didn't say that. He said he's going to prove you lot wrong. Well, how come you let him go then, Ollie? If you know you've got a player there who's going to come back a year older than what he is when you let him go and prove everyone wrong, then why is he not in our team right now, proving us all right, all wrong? Because we were all criticising him last season for his piss-poor performances. So what a stupid comment. And you know what? It just puts everyone in a bad mood again. Can you imagine getting beat off City, getting no one on Friday in the transfer window, and then Wolves come down? Oh, God. Yeah, you can say it's negative or what. It's just reality. That's what it is. That is a distinct possibility. We may beat City, go through. We might sign Bruno Fernandes on Friday. Great news. Then beat Wolves. What a week that would be. Oh, please. I'd give anything to get that week right now. Do I think it's going to happen? Not a cat in hell's chance! Not with these numpties that are behind the scenes at United. And I don't want to say it because it's not the way I like to work. But everyone who's saying, every single person, I put the tweet out earlier on about Ole and what he said today. The amount of puppet comments I got back. And you know what? It just looks that way, doesn't it? It just looks like everything he's saying, he's been told to say. I just cannot let that Sanchez comment go. I really, really can't. If you watch my channel, if you are subscribed to my channel, you will know what's happened with Paul recently. A lot of people have come on and told me, what's going on with Paul? He's changed tack completely. He's right behind Ole. He's seen signs that everything was improving. I'm going to tell you something right now. Things are starting to change again. I had a certain message off him today. I'm not going to give anything away, but you will be laughing your balls off next time. Next time Paul comes on. He is so funny. But this is how United fans are now. I said it in one of my fan cams. I can't remember which one. I understand little bits of improvement in players on the pitch. I can see Ole has done certain things. But my God, there's so much more that needs to be done, which he's completely ignoring like it's a nothing. We've got to buy the right type of players. Jesus Christ. I mean, if that Salami, Pastrami, or what, Wet Ham, whatever you want to call him, comes into United, then I'd give up. I would give up on anything. I'd lose all hope about Manchester United going forward and challenging. We'd be, I think, if we sign players like that, I think we would admit that we're supporting a mid-table team. Former giants. That's what I would see United as. That would be the icing on the cake for me. Thank God it's being brushed off like it's not, which is the way it should be. Because players like that, even Ollie knows that is just a stupid signing. And whoever made them rumours up about them and United being interested in them player, Igalo and Salame, whatever, it's Stiliame, I can't even say his name. You know, players like that, they do not belong at Manchester United. It's as simple as that. And that would be the final nail in the coffin for me. It really would. I would not accept that at United. I really wouldn't. Don't get me wrong. I'd still be there supporting the team week in, week out, but my expectations would be gone. It would be completely gone. That would be it for me. I wouldn't expect to see anything or United competing for any trophy ever again if that was the type of player that came into this football club. I really, really wouldn't. But luckily, it's not happened, and we're still clinging on to that hope that United want to be a big club. Because United going into City this week, they're acting like it's already over. And, you know, I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen. United can beat City and turn it all around. Honestly, my head is telling me there's not a cat and hell chance it's going to happen. But my heart is saying, you know what, be there. This could be the moment. You have to be there at these games when things get turned around. I don't think we will, but still, I want to be there. I have to be there for the City game. You know what, just to give it back to them. You've got to get behind your teams in these tough times. And as a supporter, as a fan, all of us together, we're going to get a load of stick on Wednesday. But United fans need to be together. You need the talk about the walkout and everything that me and Paul talked about on the live show the other day. But you know what? I've not heard anything. The transfer talk has took over all of social media. It's like we're not even playing tomorrow night because of everything that's going on behind the scenes. It's just ridiculous how it's got to this stage, and it just absolutely does my head in. It really does. How Ed Woodward, I mean, you heard the interview with Evra and what he said and how Ed Woodward is behind the scenes. That pretty much solidified everyone's thoughts on how they perceived Ed Woodward to be, because we don't hear from him, and we all know, and he looks like a bit of a tit. He really does, the way he prances around. I've seen him walking past us, walking around like he owns the place at Burnley, outside the ground. I know what, David Gill stopped, had a little comment. He walked past just before Ed Woodward walks past. I know what, that interview from Everett just epitomised everything about Ed Woodward and how we all perceive him to be behind the scenes. And that just confirmed it for me. Getting into the game itself tomorrow night, yes, the game, the derby, a semi-final. I don't know who's going to play. I think he's what? I think we're expecting to see Matic, James. We're going to see Martial. We're probably going to see Mata. I think Mata was rested. Is this a game for Mata? Maybe. I don't know. We haven't got anyone else. I heard a little rumour before that Matic was injured, but I don't know how true that is. If that is the case, then massive, massive problems. But like I said before, anything can happen in a derby. I mean, I've never had a worse team going into a derby that I know of. Well, definitely a team going into a derby where I'm thinking, we know what, we probably don't stand a chance in this game, in this fixture. How's your mentality? That's the question I'd be asking the players. Are you just going to go there and accept that this game is over? Or are you going to go into this derby and treat it as a derby and stand up for yourself and wear that shirt with pride and give something to the fans who are going over to watch that game tomorrow night? Because we are going to get it big time from the City fans. And you know what? We deserve it. We've handed out plenty ourselves in the past. We did early on in the season when we beat them. But you know what? It's just got that feel about it tonight where we're going to get what we've got coming to us. How the players are the only ones who can change that. They're the only ones who can change our luck. And it depends on how they go into the game. It really does. It could be one of them games where they go in, this is all over already. And it could be one of them, you know what? Let's just give everything we've got just to give something back. I'm probably going with the first comment that they may go into it thinking, you know what? Wolves at weekend might be the game to actually make a stand. I don't know. It's a disgrace talking like that, but that's the reality at the moment. It's not negative, it's reality. So take your negative caps off, or if you think it is being negative, tell me anything that I just said isn't true, and then I'll go, alright, yeah, fair enough, I hold my hands up. I am being more negative, but I'm just not having what is happening this week, this season with United at all as a positive. I brought up positives. We've seen games that have been brilliant, and then it just gets blown away by what happens off the pitch. The way Ollie talks for the owners and Ed Woodward, because we don't hear anything from them. We never ever will again, I don't think. It's all going to be through the manager, and Ollie has been well and truly hung out to dry. I can only think that something is going on behind the scenes and is maybe a replacement coming in the summer. How Ollie can accept that he has had 3 transfer windows and hasn't been backed. All these players are going and he's not been given anything back in terms of playing squad. With the injuries that we've got, how the hell is the manager supposed to survive that? The only way he can survive that is by doing the owners and the CEO Ed Woodward's bidding for them, which is talking to the press and the fans, taking everything on himself and his shoulders, backing the board, backing Ed Woodward. In the end, it could all come crashing down for him, and I fully expect it to now. If you ain't got a squad to work with, which we really haven't to the standard that United really should be having, then you've got no chance. You've absolutely no chance. I don't think the money's there. I really don't. I don't think there's any intention of buying any more players. I would love to be surprised. Bruno Fernandes is like a minimum signing for this January transfer window. Otherwise, it's going to go down as one of the biggest messes in United history. I mean, it's going down at the moment as one of the windows, like Moyes' first window. That's how bad it is. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the game tomorrow night. Do you see United having any chance whatsoever? Are we going to pull off another shock? How United are being talked about in making a shock by beating City just shows exactly where we are at right now. But that is the state of affairs, it really is. Give the video a like, people. Subscribe to the channel if you're watching for the first time. Hit that bell notification. I will be back with Fans View tomorrow night. It should be a good one. Stay tuned for that. God knows what that's going to be like. Are we going to have anything to talk about in terms of transfers? Is the result going our way? Is it going to be doom and gloom? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, people, take it easy. See you tomorrow night.